not as quick as you would have liked to have come in. What was that moment like, just jumping in first half, first game of the season?
Yeah, I'm always excited to play. It's just unfortunate that it had to come at Fitz's, injury. But, I felt like we did an okay job of moving the ball. Just, a couple of details here and there, whether it's, a penalty or anything like that. I think we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, but we have a short week going into the division opponent on Thursday, so have a little, short mindset and move on the Giants tomorrow.
How did you feel out there? Did you feel prepared? I mean, last time you were on FedEx Field was the playoff game against Tampa, different situation. Can you compare the two? How did you feel, in terms of, because you had a whole training camp with the offense?
Yeah, I felt good. I feel like we do a great job throughout the week of preparing each other, whether it's Fitz, Kyle Allen, or myself. Coach Zampese, Coach Scott, they do a great job of preparing us. So whether it was me or Kyle or anyone that went in, we're all pretty confident in that.
How were you a little bit pumped up when you first came in, sailed a couple balls, and then what did it take to settle you down?
Just getting hit, I think. Once I got hit, I felt pretty good. And, those two balls coming in there kind of cold. It was good to get out there and get those out of the way. So, again, I felt like we moved the ball pretty well. Just shot ourselves in the foot a couple times.
You had a chance to see Terry's catch. What did you make of that moment?
I didn't really get to see it clearly. I believe I was on the ground at that point, but he's an amazing player. So every time we can try and get the ball in his hands, I think it's a good thing for that to happen.
How would you describe just the journey from not playing, next playing in the playoff game, first game of the season, now you're in? How would you describe this whole timeline?
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster throughout the last year and a half. But again, I come in every day. It's a new day. Try and get better every day. So, I feel like if you just have that mindset of coming to the facility every day, just trying to get that 1% better, then when your time is called, that you'll be prepared. So, again, it goes to the coaches and the players pushing each other and helping each other out throughout the week.
It seems like when you come in the game off the bench, you're able to have some good energy. Though, what is the key for that? Why are you able to seemingly do that whenever you come in?
I think the biggest thing is just going out there with some confidence. And again, throughout the week, just preparing, every day, that gives you that confidence. You're, prepared. So I can go out there and kind of play freely, just knowing that what we're trying to accomplish. So again, I felt we moved the ball pretty good, just came up a little short.
What specific things felt different or felt more comfortable maybe after that spring and summer than going in last year?
I don't know. I was with Scott for a while, whether it was Minnesota, Carolina, or here, and a lot of the vernacular from the playbook is the same. A lot of plays are the same. So, I felt comfortable last year when I was going in there. So, maybe more reps at it this training camp and OTAs, maybe that helped me a little bit. But for the most part, it's an offense I've known for a while.
Have you had a chance to talk to Ryan at all?
I went in there in halftime and saw him. Again, I don't know the magnitude of the injury. He's in good spirits, so hopefully see him tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
I know every situation is different, and I know you're in the middle of the game, but was any part of you going, I can't believe this is happening again?
A little bit. When Fitz went down, he's played in the league for, 15, 16 years, and when I went out there to talk to him, he's like, man, this is only the third time I've ever had to leave the field. So it was surprising for all of us. But, again, I think the offense handled it well, and we kept moving the ball.
How were you guys able to get Terry McLaurin and Logan involved in the offense? Ron said that the Chargers were kind of taking them away, and you're doing what you could in the first half. But how were you guys able to finally get them integrated? And obviously you said towards the
Yeah, if you look at last year, they were our top two guys. So I'm sure that was their game plan, trying to take away those two guys. But I felt like we did a good job. Kind of gave Terry some shots out there, even some short passes, and kind of giving Logan, if he was a one-on-one, give him a chance. So Antonio Gibson ran the ball great today, which really opened up the passing game. So again, I think we keep doing that, you'll start seeing Diami and Hump and all those guys start to get the ball too. So we have a lot of weapons, but obviously Terry and Logan are our top guys.
What were some of from the offensive game plan, what were some of the points you guys were trying to attack during the game, and just how do you kind of feel you guys were able to execute?
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird. So, it's a new head coach, and he was at the Rams. So we were watching a lot of Rams film, and we didn't know what we were about to face, but we can kind of get a glimpse of maybe what was going to happen. So, that was the biggest kind of up in the air type of deal. we knew their personnel. We knew that safety's really good. We knew Joey Bosa's a problem. So we had a couple things for them, but it was a lot of Rams film that we were watching.
Was that helpful? Did they run a lot of the same thing?
Yeah, they switched up a little bit too. I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah, they didn't do anything crazy that we didn't think was going to happen. But again, we moved the ball pretty well.
I'm almost curious, how do you work on your improv? We've asked you about, obviously, the fact running in practice, and you don't necessarily do that a lot, but I saw the shovel pass, by the way, good elbow extension there.
Mhm.
But, like, how do you work on the improvisation in situations like that?
You can't really work on it. It's kind of something that just happens in the heat of the moment. So it's not like I'm scrambling in practice and doing shovel passes. I think I would get yelled at for that, but it's something that just happens throughout the game, and it's something that you want to be smart with. You don't want to make turnovers when that stuff is breaking down, but it's something I just need to keep working on.
Two more.
Last time we saw you, there were no fans in the stands. What was it like to have everybody behind you?
Oh, it's awesome. I was talking to a lot of guys before that, the fans in the stands make football. Coming out of that tunnel and hearing all those people, they're excited, and it just makes us that much more excited. It gives us a lot more energy. So it was great to have those guys back.
At one point, they were chanting Heinicke, Heinicke. Did you hear that? And what is that like for you to hear that?
It was. I did hear it. It was really cool. But again, it was just so unfortunate that it came at the hands of Fitz getting injured. So it would have been a lot better if we won the game. I'll say that.
Last one.
Mobility is a strength for you, but obviously it opens you up to more risk. When you come in for a guy like that and he's hurt and maybe you don't have a backup, how do you kind of balance, hey, I want to lean into the strength, but also like I can't get hurt?
The biggest thing for me is just trying to execute the game plan. Get the ball in those playmakers' hands, let them do their thing, and if my first, second, third read is covered and a hole opens, then hey, it's a good check down for the team for me to run. So again, it's just being smart about it, not having that be my primary. Just keep working on that. So I think if we could do that, we'll be fine.